many would say, he is the troubleshooter, he is the Chanakya for the party. And the fact of the matter is that if the Congress party, which was largely seen as beleaguered, has suddenly revived in the state of Karnataka, it's because of the issues that they have raised. Joining me right now is Karnataka President of the Congress Party, DK Shivakumar. Thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. Let me straight away begin by asking you, 1989, sir, thereafter there has been no looking back for you. You were referred as the giant killer at that point in time, and I was seeing your rallies. You do not take on your opponents. You've not named HD Devigowda. You don't take on BS Yediyurappa. You don't believe in. You're not taking any names. What is the reason why, for someone who's never seen back, never has thought about how strong the opponent has been?
See, we are in public life. What is the point in taking their names? They have seen the administration of Yediyurappa, Janata Dal, BJP and all. People have tasted their power. We should always be on a positive note, what we can deliver. People look at, see, BJP party always look at things on emotion side. We look on development side. See, the age of Yediyurappa or Mr. Devegowda is on the, we have to respect their seniority, that's all. Apart from that, they can't deliver. Even BJP has taken a decision and they have resigned, got his resignation. And Mr. Devegowda also, though politically we might have a lot of differences on issues, but we have to respect, and I don't want to take on personal issue. On politically, I have already said on record that we had given an opportunity to Mr. Kumaraswamy. Congress had helped, we have helped Devegowda to become the Prime Minister. Then ultimately, the BJP also was in power with Operation Lotus. None of them proved better. So there is no point of putting our allying. We need every section. So I don't want to hurt anyone's sentiment. When the things have been, people itself have decided that BJP and Janata Dal can no more be in this political scenery, because we are looking at a government with a good governance. So all these other parties have already given their administration, which people have already on the way to reject them. So I don't want to take on them.
But Mr. Shivakumar, let me then ask you this question. When you see the Prime Minister coming here in Karnataka, he says that your party has heaped 91 abuses. He says that there is this gali politics that's actually happening in the state of Karnataka, starting from your top leadership. You do not say a single word in any of your rallies, but why is it that the Congress party, your other leaders, are indulging in what many would say that you are handing out a platter to the Bharatiya Janata Party by indulging in this gali politics?
See, I am shocked to hear the statement of Honorable Prime Minister telling that 91 times he has been abused. It is not the point to be discussed here. Here there is a double engine government. BJP is here in the central. They are telling that double engine government can deliver a lot of things. Prime Minister should be very confident to convince the people of Karnataka and his party men what he has done, whether he has done 100 works, 200 works, 300 works, 10 work, 1 work, which has created in history. Instead of speaking on development, he is telling what Congress or some ex-party has abused to try him. If can we go on speaking on the abuse what he made to the Sonia Gandhi, what he made to Rahul Gandhi, what he made to Priyanka Gandhi, every day he is not sleeping without forgetting Gandhi family. So I think for his stature, he should not think of abuse a word which has been abused. He should try to convince us then what development he has done, what double engine has contributed to the state of Karnataka. That is more important in this election. People are looking at filling the stomachs, not any abusement.
But as an astute leader, someone who's been in public life for a very long time, would you then say that leaders from both parties, be it the Bharatiya Janata Party or for the Congress Party, they should refrain from this negative politics of abusing each other, because that does not really find any resonance among the public. But public does not want to hear negative politics.
No, I don't believe in it. That is why I don't use it. No commenting on it. See, the situation has changed. People are more educative. they will look what they get. What they get is important. All this abusement and all will never work out here. It will be a talking point and some media, for news for a media for time being. Apart from that, it will not help anyone.
Let's dive into some of the issues that you have raised in your rallies. You specifically are targeting this particular government, saying this is a 40% Sarkara. The Bharatiya Janata Party, on the other hand, says that if the Congress party has so much of proof, why not go to the Lokayukta? Why not raise that entire issue before the public? Even knock the doors of the Supreme Court or any other court. Why not take it there?
I think I am very shocked that a sensible channel like Republic TV doesn't know the history. This 40% Sarkar has been instigated by the government itself. The minister themselves in the cabinet, MLCs, MLA, former ministers, all of them have said that this government is collecting money. And even Swamiji has also said that for the mutts which has been given grant, they had to pay 30% commission. And one Mr. Kempanna, the president of the Contractor Association president, said 2.5 lakh contractors, official contractor register are there. He wrote to the Prime Minister, he met the Chief Minister, he said, but no action was being taken. Ultimately, the Lokayukta also, the CM was asking for a proof. Ultimately, Lokayukta gave a proof that when an MLA, a sitting MLA, his son, both of them, being a chairman, collecting money, 8 crores in his house. What more you want? They were asking for an evidence. See, Karnataka has become the corruption capital of this country. It is a state with a good governance. That we are also worried about Karnataka. The image of Karnataka is not on the India map. It is on the global map. India is seen through Bangalore and Karnataka. This is what Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee also said. This is what Mr. Manmohan Singh also said. India is a country with sound knowledge, especially Karnataka, the human resources, the medical, education, health sector, and the knowledge capital, the IT capital, lot of things to tell. So it has its own history. The image has been dented. Now we are looking at, that is why we are trying to convince the people of Karnataka that let us go for a change, for a positive. Let us see that we bring back the brand of Karnataka and make this a global Karnataka with a good image.
You know, I would like to remind you also when B.S. Yediyurappa was facing charges at that point in time by the central agencies, you were one of the few leaders in Karnataka who said that you can't have baseless charges leveled against him. It should be probed. You to a certain extent you supported the fact that one should look at it in a very matured manner. In that circumstance, let me then ask you, sir, that today when there is no proof or there is no evidence that is put forth, then your opponent are simply going to say that there is no proof. So where is the question of saying that this entire government is completely corrupt, because Lokayuk has taken the action when the money was basically found from the MLA's son's residence?
This is not a 1 or 2 incident. Why did the minister resign? Why we made him to resign? A BJP worker himself who did the contract went to his house more than 20-30 times. Then he was asked to pay 30% commission. He could not pay. Then he has to have a suicide. He had written a death note. Still the wife of that deceased was, still she is fighting in the court. Why did BJP not give him a ticket if he was so clean? BJP had powers, they got him a bureau report, that's all. But ultimately they didn't want to sell his face. They knew that we will take it up in a very big way in the election, but we will not pay CM. The campaigning, what we done? They have filed a case against me and Siddaramaiah. It was a fact where every doors have been speaking. You just go to any office, municipality office, panchayat office, Vidhan Sabha, without money, nothing. Last 2 months back, in one district, one fellow wanted to have a kata done. He had paid for 50,000 rupees. Then the officer changed. Again he wanted to ask 50,000 rupees. Then the poor farmer did not have anything. He brought 2 cows and gave it to the officer. I have only money you can take. This is on record. The MLCs, Mr. Vishwanath, Mr. Yatnal, Mr. Gulati Shekhar, and Hulekar, all of them came on record. BJP. Why did BJP not take an action on them? They are keeping there. They said that the chief minister office is for sale. Minister have to pay about 100 crores to become a minister. This is by Mr. Yatnal, former union minister. And one Mr. MP from Mysore, Pratap Sima, on record, making the education minister sit on the dais. He said to become a vice chancellor, they have to pay 5 to 10 crores. Where the governor has to approve that nomination. This is the kind of corruption going on. You see the unemployment, the PSI scam. You see the engineer scam.
PSI, they are saying that this is at the level of the bureaucrats.
No. How can it be at the level of the bureaucrat? How can a bureaucrat change the OMR sheet, I say, without the permission of the government or without the official support of the government? It is not possible. More than 100 people are in jail in my district itself.
But couldn't
one minister.
Couldn't an FIR be registered?
No, already so many affairs have been in, so many of them are there. But they are protecting their minister. But Congress party will come to power. We will investigate all these things.
Let's also talk about few other issues that you have spoken in your rallies. You speak about unemployment. You speak about the fact that when it comes to the farmers issue, that hasn't been tackled by this government. But if you see simply in terms of numbers, national average versus here, inflation versus the national average, Karnataka is the fastest growing, one of the fastest growing states, fourth in number if you just simply go by the numbers. Inflation, if you see from the national average, it is lesser. By that case, isn't the state performing much better than at least other states? 3 states I can name you that Karnataka is doing better than.
See, Karnataka is a very progressive state, a rich state. 41% of the export revenue is from here. People are well educated. They have lost their job. At COVID times, lot of jobs have gone up. Karnataka government did not help them, or the central government has not helped. What I am trying to tell is that you don't look at the national average. Okay. See here, what BJP, you take out their manifesto, last year's manifesto. They have said that they are going to double the income of the farmer. Have they done? They said they are going to give employment to 2 crore people. Modi ji and Amit Shah said just make pakoda, sell it and do your this one. So unemployment has become a very big problem. Price rise has become a very big problem. No, see, manure has gone very high. Petrol, diesel, when petrol, diesel goes high, the entire other commodities also go high. We have seen in earlier, with an onion and an garlic, governments have fallen. But now I am telling you, no farmer is happy, no businessman is happy, no trader is happy, no industrialist is happy, even either the big trader or a small trader. All of them are being harassed on commission, corruption and tax.
Let's also talk about your prediction of this elections. You are, if I see what you have done right now in Kolar also, you've gone into the JDS bastion, which is largely perceived as a bastion. Are you only looking at the fact that you want that there will be no possibility of any alliance with the JDS?
I am very confident. I have done my arithmetic. Last 3 years I have not slept for a day. Today morning also I woke up at 6, I slept at 3. I have not slept properly also, doing my hard work. Hard work will definitely pay us. Whether it is in BJP bastion or Janata Dal bastion, people feel that their time is over. Now we have convinced the people that there will be a government with a good governance. It may be Janata Dal or BJP. They have already failed in their attempts. They are not able to convince the people. Even all sections of the society are frustrated. Now people wanted a change for a better Karnataka, for a progressive Karnataka and for a strong leadership in Karnataka.
You are completely ruling out the possibility of any talks?
No, I don't think it is, no situation will arise of any talks with anyone.
But if it comes, then what?
It will not happen. I am telling you, I am not so immature. I have been a well experienced politician. I know the pulse of these people of the state. No, such situation will not arise. You will let us meet on 13th. You please be in Bangalore only. We will meet on 13th.
Sure. Let's now take it a little forward in terms of few other issues that have basically come up. You've released the manifesto. You have the manifesto with you. One particular issue that has now drawn a lot of attention is equating the Bajrang Dal to the Popular Front of India. And Mr. Shivakumar, if I can further elaborate, the Popular Front of India's that has been banned, it has been upheld by a tribunal. Secondly, you have founding members of the Popular Front of India who are members of SIMI, direct links when it comes to terror activities. As far as Bajrang Dal is concerned, you may be opposing them, but the fact of the matter is that you don't have any such evidence. How can you equate Bajrang Dal and the Popular Front of India?
Yeah, you have seen our manifesto.
I have read.
Exact line. See, we are trying.
Page number 12, exact line I can tell you.
Exact line you have seen. Whoever tried to create disturbance in the public on peace, disharmony, communal harmony, action will be taken. As examples have been quoted. Prime Minister is trying to tell Hanuman in what way Hanuman Hanuman, there are no Rama temples in the country. One or two Dasharatha Maharaja's temple in this country. There is Ram and Ram Bhakt Hanuman because Hanuman is a sevak.
Right.
So Bajrang Dal organization is different, Bajrangi is different. Why is trying to disrespect Lord Hanuman? We all respect Hanuman, we all are Hindus.
Correct.
They are misusing, these Bajrang Dal friends are misusing their power on moral policing. They are harassing people. There are a lot of incidents in Karnataka. All they just try to create lot of law and order in the state. See, you see in Mangalore area, Udupi area and all, no investor has gone there. There was a global investors meet in Karnataka. Because of this type of hatredness, no one, not even a single investment has gone to coastal belt. What more you need? First, let us give them employment. Let us the area development. People are going to Dubai, Saudi, Bangalore, Mumbai. They are just going away because of unemployment. Because of this type of young boys who have been misled by these activists.
But the clarification that many would be asking, that are you equating both these organizations, the Popular Front of India and the Bajrang Dal, this when the Kerala High Court has had made adverse remarks as far as the Popular Front of India is concerned? So how can you equate both of them?
I'm telling you already, my national general secretary has communicated to you on the Twitter. He has come out on the comment. I don't want to discuss much on that issue.
Let's take it a little further in terms of your manifesto also, because your manifesto talks largely about the fact that you are going to bring in necessary changes in multiple institutions, empowering certain institutions which you feel has been completely been made toothless by this particular government. It brings back the question of what your previous government did as far as the powers of the Lokayukt and the ACB issue that was brought in. Even today, that was the same thing, that you're talking about corruption issues, but at the same time, you weakened the entire matter when you were in power.
We want on various fronts, on creating more employment, on education, on health, and lot of development, and industrial growth and employment creation in the 2-tier and 3-tier cities is also very much important. We don't want people from the villages to come only to the city for education and employment. So we want to put give an opportunity for them, because all their houses, heritage houses have been vacated and only old parents are staying there. Younger generation are moving out. We don't want that to happen. So we are coming out with a policy on that issue.
What I also witnessed today, at least 3 rallies that I covered of yours, you invoke the name of the entire Gandhi family. You speak about Mallikarjun, Kharge. but you don't speak about Siddaramaiah. Why is that?
See, they are our national leaders. Gandhi family is our national leader. They are the icon. Without Gandhi family, Congress party can't be united. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is the AICC president. AICC president. AICC president who has been sat in the chair of Sonia Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi. He is a national leader from a block level to he has gone to a AICC level. He is our national leader. Siddaramaiah is my colleague. I have worked him as the chief minister. We all are counterparts. I am his colleague, political colleague. I am also 7-time MLA. He is also 7-time MLA. I have not been defeated except once in 85. I have been continuously. That's all going on. So I have my own political history. I have agreed him. He is a leader when he was my chief minister. I respect him and he is my colleague.
On 10th of January 2022, you made a statement, and that statement was that the beard that you grew in Tihar jail, you're not going to shave it off till the time you reach the top position. Can we then safely assume that if the numbers come in your favor, and because you have a large number of supporters, are we now looking at a situation where you become the chief minister of Karnataka?
Someone was telling me that even Mr. Amit Shah also has comment about this beard.
Because you made it in the national capital.
Yes, definitely a beard has come from Tihar jail. Tihar jail has given me this.
Put a condition to it.
No, I have not. See, I don't want to discuss what the condition is between me and my conscience. We both are discussing, my conscience and myself.
So if your
How
conscience
this beard has come.
that you're working very hard, you said you're working very hard, so why
believe,
should you not be rewarded?
I will definitely. I believe in it. I believe in hard work, and hard work will always pay.
Reward, would that be in the form of the chief minister's position? Because I believe when I went out, a lot of your supporters are already declaring that they're already seeing you as the chief minister. So would it be wrong to say that you do still have the aspirations of being a chief minister, which almost every leader who spent so much time in public life would have that expectation? Why is it so wrong for you to admit the fact that yes, you have that kind of aspiration?
Who said I don't have any aspiration? I am a politician. I am not a sannyasi. But my duty is to bring Congress party to power. And the party high command will decide whom to become. Let me see that my party man and the common man walks on the gully of Karnataka, Vidhana Saudha. Then let them walk on the corridors of Vidhana Saudha. I will be the most happiest man. That is more important. So the leadership will take its call on a democratic political process.
There are two other developments that have taken place which the Bharatiya Janata Party seem to be really taking on. That is when you had Jagdish Shettar joining you and Lakshman Saudi joining you. Many raised this question, Mr. Shivakumar, that we are talking about Jagdish Shettar, who was known to be a hardcore RSS person, grew up from the RSS ranks. For your party, Rahul Gandhi on a daily basis keeps abusing the RSS. Why would you then take Jagdish Shettar into the Congress fold?
See, they have their own experience, well-matured people, 6-time MLA, former chief minister, former deputy chief minister. They know, even I also know about the history of RSS. Namaste Sada Vatsale Matrabhumi Tvaya Hindubhume Sigam Varditoham. I also know history. I also know motherland. I also know. We believe in different ideology. So he also thought that now we have to go for a change. It is earlier RSS may be different, now RSS may be different. Earlier RSS used to be on a social platform. Now it has become a political platform. That's all.
So he's the Congressy RSS, because if you remember some of your tall leaders of the party, for example, you've had Pranab Mukherjee, the former finance minister, when he went for the RSS event when he was the president, it created a lot of eyebrows, raised a lot of eyebrows. But the fact of the matter was, that point in time, the messaging was, what is wrong in engaging? What is wrong in engaging with institutions of this country?
I am not such a big man to speak about the Prime Minister's visit on all this type of affair. He has his own liking and dislike. Let me not comment much on that. Let us discuss on Karnataka politics.
As far as Karnataka politics is concerned, when the BJP says that JDS is your BT because you have a fantastic equation with HD Devi Gaura, you are known to be someone who does not believe in keeping enemies. In politics, there is no question of having enemies. What would you then say? That if a situation comes up, you will still open up the fold with and stitch at least an alliance?
No, politically we have differences with all parties here, including Janata Dal or BJP. No question of B team or A team. Let anyone con any team. We are only one team, that is the Congress team. No such situation will rise again in Karnataka politics. People are well matured. They will give an absolute strength, absolute power to the Congress party, and the entire state is looking for a change, for a betterment of Karnataka, for a growth of Karnataka. That is what we are also looking at.
But when you talk about in your manifesto about quota politics, as far as reservations are concerned, you talk about all minorities, not one. You're not talking about just the Muslims, you're talking about the Jains, the Christians, etc. But as far as this issue of taking away the reservation for the Muslims, the BJP says that there is no such provision under the constitution to give reservation on the basis of religion. You are once again been accused of minority appeasement.
No, I think you people have misquoted or misled. We want representation or any reservation to be given as per their population. That is our basic demand. See, harassing some, taking out minorities quota and putting it to a general quota. They have put it to a general where Brahmins and other major community has to have their on the backward class, whatever on the financial criteria, they have 10%. No Makalika Lingai said that you take away minority and give to us. We are Makalikas and Lingais are looking at 15 or 16%, whatever they have. That is why we wanted to see that as per the population, they should get their reservation.
So you are basically telling that this is not about reservation for the Muslims, not one particular community. This is reservations on the basis of population, on their economic condition too. So this entire thing of minority appeasement specific, that the Congress party is only looking out for the Muslims, that's an incorrect picture?
We don't want to harass anyone, harm anyone interest. Those who are the sufferers, those who are the right, we should not disturb them. We can't throw them out of this country. The Constitution has provided them all their strength. I also believe that we should protect every section. Congress believe in taking everyone together. That is our ideology and our philosophy.
So you would want to bring back that same reservation policy which existed in the past, because it is already contentious, it is already sub judice. But if the Congress comes back to power, what will be the reservation policy?
See, looking at this already, they have High Court and Supreme Court, the government of India through the Solicitor General and the state, they have already filed an affidavit. They are not going to implement that. They themselves have bungled itself, and all community have become very serious on that issue.
When it comes to the corruption issues also, Mr. Shivakumar, we have essentially seen the BJP targeting you, saying that you have faced multiple cases. So, when it comes to the corruption issues, they said that there is some sort of a hypocrisy to it. Reason being, there have been, when it comes to dealing with corruption, and especially because that is one of your topmost plank of this poll season.
No, that is not only the topmost plank. One of the price rise, administration, corruption apart from see on development, the image of Karnataka, all has been dented, and the farmers have not been protected. They have not been given good look out. No, they promised that they are going to double the income of the farmers. They promised that they are going to double the income of the wages. Nothing has been done. We are looking at every section. No, from a street vendor to Paura Karmika to Anganwadi or anyone, no one is happy here.
But when you hear this allegation that is leveled against you, that there are multiple charge sheets that have been filed against you, so it comes as more of hypocrisy on your part and your party's part when you talk about corruption, when you are basically facing these charges yourself.
I think you doesn't know the history of my case.
I do. I can get into specifics, but that will get longer.
When Rajya Sabha election was going on of Ahmad Patel, MLAs were there. That time they raided my house and they raided the resort and ultimately created nothing. Was 30-40 lakh rupees was being found. Some of my friend house also they raided. They had their business money. So they all ganged up and they put me on that. It is a political raid which they did it and they are harassing. No inquiry was being conducted on my administration. No corruption charges on me. No corruption charges on me. They forced the Karnataka government and took out. Even the Advocate General said this is not a fit case for CBI. He has put it on record. But still they wanted to harass me. They have put a number of cases and still they are harassing me. I am fighting at the court on this issue.
But the High Court had dismissed your petition.
See, I don't want to tell on those things. Still there is a lot of way to go. I'll fight in the Supreme Court.
On a lighter note, Mr. Shivakumar, since you have crisscrossed the entire state, and some of your supporters say that this time it's going to be landmark, back in 1985 what we saw. Where does that entire confidence really come from? And this time you're simply saying that there's going to be a majority and nothing less than a majority. Where does that entire confidence come from?
Not majority. I know the length and breadth of the state. I've been
the
with
number
the people, about 141. As on today, my number is 141.
And when you see the Prime Minister now making that last visit, largely it is perceived that as an effective communicator, he's able to pull what the BJP was failing to do in the last few days. Do you think that's going to have a major impact?
See, the visit of Prime Minister for such a long time, visit of Home Minister, everyone, it shows that this government has lost its confidence of the people. So they are telling that you vote for Prime Minister, looking at the face of Prime Minister. Honorable Prime Minister can't run this state. It is local Kannadiga who has tried. I am a proud Kannadiga. They are not able to mention a leader who will be the next Chief Minister. Though they have a Chief Minister. That is the situation of BJP.
But what is it that then you would say to your opponents? And even since the Prime Minister is here, the Union Home Minister is there, what is it that you would tell them?
No, let them spend their time. It is their party work. I don't want to comment on that. I think they have admitted themselves that BJP will not come to power. They are doing their best.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Shivakumar, for speaking to Republic TV. And we are hoping, as you said in this interview, if you are coming to power, you are speaking to us once again on the 13th, hoping that will be your first interview, laying out what is going to be the future of your state. Thank you very much for speaking to Republic.
Thank you.
Amity faculty have filed over 1800 patents. Yet another reason why Amity has been ranked among the top for innovation achievements.
ಏನ್ ತಮಾಷೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ. ಅವ್ರ ಅಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಯಿಂದ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 85 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಲೂಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅದೇ ಜನ ಇವತ್ತು ನನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮಗ್ ಲೂಟಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ. ನನ್ನ